Welcome back to the Gardening with Joe and Holly radio show. Happy you've been with us today. Time for your questions are answers. If you want to partake in that, you can listen to us, but also you can submit your question via email to gardentalkradio@gmail.com. gardentalkradio@gmail.com, or if you'd like to give us a call, you can do that on the Proclamation Hotline brought to you by Proclamation Goods. That number, 1-800-927-SHOW. 1-800-927-7469. Lock that in your phone. Have it available whenever you need it. The Proclamation Hotline brought to you by Proclamation Goods. Holly.
Proclamation Goods creates cookware for the eco-conscious home chef. Their pans are non-toxic, have a lifetime warranty, and are made in Wisconsin. Their award-winning stainless steel Proclamation Duo cookware set is a 12-inch skillet and a stock pot that doubles as a wok. Best of all, the skillet and stock pot hinge together to form a Dutch oven. It's 2 pans with the versatility of 10, empowering you to cook more with less. If you care about your health and strive for a more sustainable lifestyle, then Proclamation Goods is for you. Supplies limited, so order yours now at proclamationgoods.com.
All right. John, listening to us on WAAM Wham Radio, 1600 AM and 92.7 FM out of Ann Arbor, did the email method, and he writes in and says, I have chiggers in my flower garden. They're not supposed to be in this part of the state, but I have painful, itchy bites to prove it. What do you recommend to get rid of them off my property? Thanks, John. Well, John, first of all, thanks for emailing us at gardentalkradio@gmail.com, and we've got some answers for you.
First of all, chigger bites are no fun.
No.
They're very itchy and not fun.
You don't know you have them until you have them.
Yeah, and then you're like, this is terrible. So, John, we feel for you. So you can use, there's a inorganic way. It's a powder.
It's a neurological agent that will destroy the respiratory system, and if you ingest it, it's not good for you either.
Yeah, it's a ready-to-use 5% dust powder, and
we choose not to use that name.
Right.
Yeah.
And you just sprinkle a light, even layer over the area where the chiggers are, and the vegetation.
The safer way here.
Yeah.
Let's go to the safer way.
Right.
Keep your grass mowed low. You can plant marigolds and sprinkle diatomaceous earth around the plants or the area in which is infected. You can also spray a vinegar-based solution, a mixture of witch hazel, and essential oils that will help. You can spray that in the area. That'll help diffuse them or kill them. You can also use. You can opt out the witch hazel for a combination of essential oils from the following. You can choose eucalyptus, lemongrass, tea tree oil, a number of other ones that you can choose from. But if you got a large area, Holly, and they're already there, this may be a feel-good moment, but will end badly the next time you sit on the grass because you're just not going to be able to control the population.
Right. So
you can look up inorganic and organic ways to control chiggers in your area, but just be aware it's like trying to control dandelions. They come from all over, and once they're there, it's almost impossible to get rid of them. All right, let's go to the next question here, Holly. After listening to your show and watching your videos, yes, go ahead.
You could also, I know this sucks in your backyard, but you can use a bug spray with DEET.
Yeah.
And that will keep the chiggers away.
Or a flamethrower.
Right, but if they say they attack your ankles, and you know that, you can spray it on that area on your body, or you can wear like high socks. Tuck your socks into
Try
your
to
pants.
limit exposed skin.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, next question here. After listening to your show and watching your videos, I found out I have planted short day onions in the north. Will they even grow?
They will grow. You're not going to get a large bulb. You might get a smaller bulb. You'll definitely get some top growth, but it's not going to be like a super huge onion.
You've just planted a whole lot of onion greens.
Essentially, yes. So I hope you like onion greens.
But the onions fall into 3 categories: short day, which is grown in the south; long day, which is grown in the north; neutral day or midday, grown in the central portions of the United States. It's all based on daylight length, and if one grows in the opposite area, you will get growth on the top, but you won't get any bulb development. North to the south, south to the north. That's why you want to be very aware of what you're planting, because not all of them identify themselves as long day, short day, midday. You sometimes have to know the variety and go, oh, that's a long day. That's a short day. So,
Right. So then, excuse me. Then we also have a question here about the Florida weave.
Okay.
What is a Florida weave?
Yeah, a Florida weave is the Florida weave is a way in which we support our tomatoes. We use the cage method, but a Florida weave is fence post on each end of the bed. And if the bed is long enough, you would need a supporting post in the center, and you have several runs or from one end to the other of very strong tensile strength string or rope, and the plants are woven through it like the side of a wrestling ring or boxing ring. And as the plants grow, you weave them through, and the limbs of the tomato plants hang on that string, and that string mimics a cage, so you don't have to worry about fussing with the cages. We run 2 strings, so when you can open them up, and if you go to our parent website, the WisconsinVegetableGardener.com, and type in Florida Weave, you'll see a bunch of how-to videos. We run 2 strings in each run, and then we open it up with wise, and then allow the plant to grow through and tuck it underneath the limb of the tomatoes and let them hang off of them. So that is how we do it. Here, Holly, do I need supporting measures for my peppers? I do it for my tomatoes, but do I need them for my peppers?
No, peppers don't typically need support unless you lived in some really high wind area or something. But peppers are pretty sturdy as is. And peppers do like to be planted a little bit close to each other.
Yes.
They like to have their leaves touching. Peppers are friendly plants. So you can plant them a little bit close to each other. They'll support each other. They like to have their leaves touching, and you don't need to support them.
For more information, please visit the WisconsinVegetableGardener.com.